Now to the latest on the controversial arrest of Harvard scholar Henry Louis Gates, Jr. The woman who placed the initial call to police has now come forward. NBC's Ron Allen's in Cambridge, Massachusetts with more on that story. Ron, good morning to you.
Good morning, Matt. Yes, Sergeant Crowley returns to work today, and the woman who placed the 911 call is speaking out for the first time about what she saw. That, as a lot of people here are very anxious to see Sergeant Crowley and Professor Gates settle their differences publicly and meet with President Obama.
Sergeant Crowley has kept a low profile since talking with the president. A conversation that took place while Crowley happened to be at a bar for lunch with his fellow officers.
Suddenly there's this phone call on Sergeant Crowley, Jimmy's cell phone, and it's the President of the United States. Wow.
The president is anxious to focus the nation's attention back on the health care reform debate after admitting Friday that his poor choice of words in saying Cambridge police acted stupidly helped fuel the controversy.
In my conversation with Sergeant Crowley, there was discussion about he and I and Professor Gates having a beer here in the White House.
Gates also has changed his tone, posting on a website he oversees that he would be happy to oblige meeting the president and the sergeant over a beer.
So hopefully we can get that done in the next several days.
However, some of the president's critics still want him to apologize for taking sides in the Gates-Crowley dispute.
It also leads you to wonder who will be next if the president decides to use the bully pulpit to talk about an average worker in the course of their duties.
Late Sunday, an attorney for the woman who called 911 issued a statement saying that she called police to report, quote, 2 men at the house, not 2 black men, as had been widely reported. The statement says she did not know the race of the men when she called 911 because she was too far away and their backs were turned.
Police are not expected to release the 911 call and police radio traffic during the incident anytime soon. The Cambridge police are assembling a panel of outside experts and community leaders to review what happened. They want that panel to hear the tapes first. Police have cleared Crowley of any wrongdoing and of any racial profiling.
There is no evidence whatsoever that the arrest was race-based.
But some here, including the city's mayor, insist that sensitive issues still must be discussed publicly and plans to hold a community forum on the matter in the weeks ahead.
And the whole question around race and class and issues of social justice, permeate almost every aspect of any city and town.
Over the past few days, as people have discussed what happened, there are numerous indications that people of different cultural backgrounds are drawing different conclusions about who was right and who was wrong, once again exposing the nation's very sensitive fault line on matters of race and class. Matt, back to you.
Ron Allen in Cambridge for us this morning. Ron, thank you.